Alright, this is going to be an updated video, or part 2 video, of my World War II reenacting gear. Since the last video I got some more items and some more new stuff, so yeah, I'll just show it to you guys then. We'll start over here. I'm not sure what I showed before, so some of it might be in the other video, some might not be. So yeah, we'll see how it works. I think in the last video I did show you my replica 45. It's just it's an old airsoft that got broke. Actually the hammer was broken off. Don't ask why. So I just glued it in place, and it's just a nice holster piece to just sit there. So, and then I made a box of ammunition. I was cleaning out in my basement, and I found these, and I asked my dad about it, and finding out that Grandpa was in World War II, and also finding out that these are dummy rounds, some 50 calibers, some 30-06 rounds, one being a tracer, and then the other being a regular one, I believe, and then these are live rounds that I shot myself, and then also these being the M1 carbine. So those are the shells. I believe in the first video I also had a regular chrome Zippo. Well, I was also able to get my hands on another one, which this was an old Freight company, and I believe this one I filled up too. Not sure. Well, maybe it dried out, but that one does work as well. I was able to make or repop an old Hershey bar, which it's not a real chocolate bar. I just measured the size of an actual Hershey bar, and then I cut out 2 or 3 pieces of cardboard in that shape, and I stacked the 2 or 3 pieces, wrapped that in tin foil, and then put the label around it. So, and then that's what it looks like. It looks like it's worn out a little bit already. You got your Waldorf toilet paper, which I also have put in one of the repopped K rations, which I now have 3 days worth, early war and late war. And then also with this, I made this to look like the individual soldier's first aid kit, which I just painted a Altoids tin. And I filled the inside with a sulfanilamide packet and a bandage. So even during battles, instead of always using the medic stuff, we could, it was used during the war, where the medic would take out the soldier's own personal first aid kit and use that instead. So maybe you could do that at some battles or such. Well, actually, I'll go to this part real quick. I also got an M36 Musette bag, which, how I got it, my family was close friends with a World War II vet, and unfortunately, a couple months ago, he passed away, and we went to help clean out his garage, and I found the bag full of some other stuff and all that, which I'll show you later in the video. And I asked the family, or the relatives who was left there, what they were planning to do with it, and they had no idea what they were going to do with it, so they just said, you know, here, take it. So I feel I was very fortunate with that, and I will honor the veteran who passed away with it, with his name. So, moving on, which, speaking with that, with the bag, I also got this flashlight. If you could see that clearly, it's old Boy Scout emblem, so it's obviously an old Scout flashlight. If you press it up once, you can use the button, like, oh, hold on. There's something wrong with the connection. I have to take it apart and look at it. It's been screwing up. There we go. But you can use the button like Morse code and just press it back on and off, or you can press it up once and it'll stay on for as long as you have the button up. And I believe it just takes D cells. Then you also have this little clip that slides out, and you could hook it to a hook and just let it dangle like that. So I thought that was pretty neat. I have 2 packs of Lucky Strike smokes that I repopped. Now this, I am not happy how it turned out. There's still a lot of things that I have to do. It's supposed to be a repop plasma bottle. What it was an old red wine vinegar bottle that I peeled the label off. I was able to get a leg tie and all that, and get it so it can hang. And I'm still missing. I don't have the right kind of tubing. It's pretty farby. I just used fish tank air tubing, and then I took a bicycle pump needle and I fit that on the tubing and then kind of melted it on. So and I still have another part of the second tubing that I don't have, that was supposed to be the air tubing. I think it's really farby. I don't even know why I did it. Or I'm probably just going to improve it. So, we'll see how that comes out. Also in the Musette bag that I was talking about earlier came this an old Boy Scout pocket knife, which the gentleman that was the World War II veteran, he was in Boy Scouts for 76 years since he was a kid, and then once he got out of the service, he went back and became a leader and all that. So this was his old pocket knife too, which was in there. I thought that was really, really cool. My helmet, I was finally able to restore to the position that I like. I finally got an appropriate color for it. The chin straps for it. I still need to get a liner though. I've got my canteen, which I thought was in the last video too. I was finally able to get a canteen cup, which I believe is dated 1945. Oh, I'm starting to run out of time here. I'll try and speed it up. I went to an event recently, and I was able to get an original overseas cap for $20, I believe. And I was surprised with the inside condition. It looks like it has never been worn. So I was very happy with that. I believe I showed this in the last video too. This I believe to be a civilian pistol belt. The eyelets are too wide to even hook anything on. So I'm not sure what it'd be used for. If anyone out there has information on it, please comment and let me know. Also in the Musette bag, like I was talking about, there is a pistol belt, finally, so I can get a real one. The gentleman I also found out was in the Pacific, so he had a jungle first aid kit. There was nothing in it, but a jungle first aid kit. And this I had gotten separately from my uncle. I'm not sure what it was for. I talked to some other guys, and they said it looks like it was actually made, like someone cut up a pistol belt, and it looks like they made it from that with the actual weaving and all that, and like the parts on the end, like right there, it kind of looks like the end tabs right there a little bit. So I mean, if anyone has information on that as well, please let me know. I'm still trying to figure out what maybe that was for. I've got my my M42 jumpsuit, which I have the pants right there. I was finally able to get patches and all that for the jacket, so that's finally taken care of, and I'm happy with that too. I've got a Korean War demolition pack there, which is dated January of '54. Right to the right, or to the left of that, is a World War II mummy bag, sleeping bag, which I'll do a second video on that one because I'm running out of time here. And yeah, I'll make another video on that one. Yeah, thanks for watching.